Hey everyone! If you're enjoying the coverage of the Pro Play Tour Online series, just remember, you can play in one yourself. Every Thursday you can enter our free weekly 64-player tournament with invites to the entire Top Cut. Every Saturday is our weekend championship, where you can enter a YCS-type event with 100% payout and even a cash payout option. The more players, the bigger the prizes. Can't commit time to play in our one-day events? We also host multiple 8-man pods daily, ready to fire on demand on your own schedule. All these events award invites to our free invite-only Players Championship, May 9th through 10th, with prizes supplied by our sponsors. For more information, visit ppgeventmanagement.com and come play with the pros.
All right, we are back with our Round 5 feature match, and this time, we're not waiting. We're going to start off with not TRIF Gaming, who, as we know, is playing PENDULUM. I'm here with my great commentators. Go ahead and introduce yourselves. And again, for the people out there, boys.
This is Peter Brown, Konami Judge, and you know him, you love him, but it's not him. It's not TRIF Gaming. Down in red against Bicky and Go, probably Adamancipator.
Sure, that's what it looks like here, and it's me, Jam1 from Jam1 TCG, everyone's favorite up-and-coming Yugi tuber and Frog Master, and we're watching TRIF Gaming do, well, not TRIF, but it's really TRIF, guys. But yeah, he's been doing pretty well. He's only X1 right now, but we're going to see how he tackles against the Rock deck with playing his signature trademark Pendulums. Is Pendulum best deck, guys? Let us know.
How it does. We're going to see how it does against a full Adamancipator board, because I don't think a Pendulum deck plays a lot of hand traps, and this Adamancipator, it looks like it's about to go uninterrupted.
Absolutely. Like, it's definitely going to be an interesting matchup. We know that he's not playing in main deck, what we've seen, so there's no telling. That being said, he could be maining Dark Ruler no more.
Scrubs, your mic is going out a bit.
We're good.
Okay.
We're good, though. We're working with it.
Yeah, so as he was trying to say, we haven't seen TRIF having any hand traps to be able to interrupt, but like, we'll see what this board does. Like, the last game that we've seen, we've been peeking in on him every now and then, and he was able to, in a game, to just break apart a couple of, like, 3 negates in back row. So, will he be able to do that against the Rock deck? Like, that's the real question here.
It's the two different philosophies, the two different perspectives that people have been taking towards this format. Do you want to use hand traps to try to interrupt combos, or do you want to use cards like Dark Ruler and Evenly and Lightning Storm and destroy established boards? And I think TRIF is going more towards the latter camp.
Indeed,
Absolutely.
I actually agree with that philosophy. If you guys follow me, you know I've mentioned this before, that it's kind of sometimes better to just go ahead and break your opponent's board apart instead of trying to interrupt them in certain points, because, you know, as we've seen in this format, the gas is real with these decks. They have so much potential to just keep playing through all your interruptions. It's almost like you didn't do anything.
It makes no sense to Ash someone and then evenly match them in a vacuum, because, like, I mean, assuming that you know, they don't have, like, the Ash isn't stopping away from them to negate the evenly. But if they're going to lose the cards anyway because of evenly match, then that Ash could have been some other card that could have accelerated your engine.
Absolutely. I think it's prioritization of activation of hand traps is something that's really hard for a lot of people to really understand, especially during the deck building process. Is like, hey, what do I need to prioritize and what I'm using, what's best in each matchup, etc.
Sure, and we see
So
here.
TRIF made his choice. But this Adamancipator player is going. I think he's going, man.
We see the new addition of the Link Cross being splashed into the Adamancipator deck, making it extend even further beyond, like going plus ultra here for real.
Cue Super Saiyan 3 theme music.
Yeah, chat, tell us, what do you think? Are you pro interruption, you know, hand traps, interrupting them in the middle, or are you what we just mentioned, just wait to break the board right after they've established? What do you think is best?
I definitely think going like trying to do both is counterproductive. Is just a worse outcome. You kind of have to pick one at this point in this kind of format.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now the real question that everybody has on their minds: are there any ants in chat? Any ants?
I don't know if there are any ants on the field or in chat. I see a lot of rocks. I see a cypress. I see a dragon. Ants.
Yeah, there's a lot of things this deck can do. It's interesting though, because I'm seeing lately that the trend is that a lot of Adamancipator players are going to Eldritch instead. So to see another Adamancipator deck again is interesting. I'm wondering what the logic is behind people dropping off, because it seems like the ceiling level is ridiculous. However, maybe Eldritch is more balanced. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think you have more agency when you're playing Eldritch. That it's not as much up into RNG, because I feel like if I'm playing Adamancipator, whether or not I win is not really dependent on anything I do, because I do the same thing every single duel. I always like make the same board. It's just whether or not my opponent Dark Ruler evenly's me, Dark Ruler Lightning Stormed. You know, it's not able to. They're not able to, deal with it.
Indeed.
So the interesting part about this board that we see is not only does he have the 2 Omni Negates, but he also has a Apollosa for 4.
Apollosa for 4 is also pretty strong. But yeah, we've seen this board like just get more disgusting as the weeks have gone on. Like, someone said Pendulum should never play hand traps in any format. I completely agree with that.
I believe he's still going though. It's unbelievable. So degenerate though.
Sure. Go for the whole domain lock here as well, which is, we've seen that come back into the deck actually, which was interesting because when it first was like people were playing, they dropped the whole Union Carrier Buster Sword thing, but now as of, like I said, the last couple of days, it seems that they picked it right back up. It's like, why am I not locking my opponent out of their whole extra deck? Like, okay, guys, so it looks like we're having some technical difficulties, but I believe you all can still hear me. So we see TRIF starting his turn off here.
And we're back.
I'm going to try to get some draw power to get some card advantage back here.
Absolutely. So the main issue that we're going to run into here is the fact that he has to get rid of this Warlord Savage. Like, absolutely has to. But there's plenty of ways that he can do it. This Abductor actually will give him access to Magician's Soul. That actually can help extend further. Or he can just do that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That seems pretty good there to have Servant Mastery. That's pretty busted. Because you know what's really cool here? He's going to be able to rack up a lot of counters. And he's probably going to get Mighty Master here. If he can just rack up a count... Oh no. Oh no.
What?
So, just so you know, he's about to get 4 counters off of this Mastery. So he's going to activate that Mighty Master in his Pendulum Scale and immediately be able to rip it.
So Yeah, that's a spell effect.
Yeah,
Appaloosa can't
and
do
look at his
anything.
graveyard.
Oh boy.
Dude, that's crazy. This Endymion's about to come in hot.
We will see.
Wow.
It's gonna
We
be
see that he's already
insane.
burned the Borreload Savage negate. Like, this is just, that's crazy.
He did bait the negate. Yeah, here it comes.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy. This is some crazy stuff. Pendulum actually coming out here and just gonna be able to. Wow.
See that effect resolve. Wow. Crazy insane.
Wow.
So that accomplishes a lot there. Wow. Oh,
That's crazy.
I recently had that. I was playing in Simo's Crush Cup and someone dropped this effect on me and I hadn't seen it in a while. But yeah, Mighty Master is a savage.
See, and here's the
Can
thing
just
now.
jump
Yeah,
ahead.
he's just gonna use his Servant of his Endymion to bring out. Oh my gosh.
It's insane. So yeah, if anyone isn't familiar with what just happened, when the spell counters are there, Mighty Master can just jump out of the pendulum scale and then nuke the board for anything, the number of spell monsters that can hold spell counters. So we just saw that he just nuked his field. After
And,
baiting
yeah.
those negates, it was savage. That was like incredible.
Wow, and he still is not Pendulum summoned.
At all. So this could be literally game GG no re, because if he pendulum summons too, like he's already got a lot of damage on board and he still has access to his pendulum summon. This is looking really nice.
Pendulum kind of nice.
It's pendulum, chat. Is pendulum really best deck?
Like
Just
we
literally-
all joke, like it's a joke, jokingly. But oh my god,
TRIF might be on to something here.
like this is wild.
Seemingly unbreakable rock wall just crumbled here. Like
Yeah,
insane.
because like, wow. Okay, let's just okay.
More cards on top of other cards.
Did he draw a high skill?
It's diffusion. It's pretty nice extender.
That'll do it.
Ooh.
Yeah,
This will deny him any hand trap access.
except Nibiru.
Okay, yeah, Nibiru can still smash, but that is the loopholes.
Wait, what? What is this? Magician's
What is
Rest
this?
stage? Target one level 3 or lower spellcaster monster in your graveyard special summon it. You can add one magician continue. What? Yeah, this is just game.
Indeed, it has to be here. Wow.
Access code talker incoming.
Bitch.
Wow.
What a savage play. Wow.
What in the
Emancipator, what?
world?
Still looking to earn your invite for the free Players Championship on May 9th and 10th? Visit ppgeventmanagement.com to learn about the different qualifiers available. From one-day events to play-on-your-own-schedule events, all events offer a buyback or cash option along with a 100% credit option redeemable towards any future pre-order at competitive prices. Grinding and getting paid to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Has never been easier. Play with the most professional worldwide tournament series today and join the online community. Come join us on Discord for assistance, info, and even discussions about future events.
Yeah, that's wild. Let's see. Yeah, he's gonna go first. This is intense.
Oh,
Like, I'm actually
brilliant.
blown away Like, I did not expect to be having this much fun watching someone to play Pendulum in 2020. But
I mean, but this is the player championship. Again, these are like the best of the best. So we can
starting with
crazy
Doki
stuff.
Doki.
Doesn't seem like the best normal summon to start.
No, it definitely doesn't.
Not looking too good. Maybe his hand isn't the best thing in the world.
This is crazy.
That was insane. Seeing Mighty
Bro,
Master
chat's
as well.
going nuts.
The chat is like losing it.
Penned it up, penned it up, penned it up. Endymion go Bert. Like, TRIF is in chat right now saying Endymion go Burr. Oh my god. What is going on? Chat. If you want Pendulum to win, press 1. If you want Pendulum to lose, press 2. Let me see it. Let me see what you guys want. How is this, like, jokingly a hype match? Like, not even jokingly. Like, we've been making jokes about this. Like, seeing Not TRIF Gaming meme in this is like it's a meme. But what in the world?
I mean, again, he really may be onto something here with Pendulums being a nice counter to this meta. So we just saw one of these new things. I've seen a new iteration of this that they just added out into the rock deck. That 4 that was revealed. I don't remember his name.
Crusader?
Yeah, Tackle Crusader, that thing. I'm not sure
Yeah.
what he does
I've got it pulled up.
exactly, but I've seen him.
It says if
starting
this
to
card
play
is
it
sent.
recently.
Oh, I don't have it anymore. Never mind. It was used in Shadal for a bit. It's not a terrible card.
Sure, okay, so we're seeing the whole standard. You know, we have rocks. We're gonna excavate them. We're gonna try to get into Gallic Grand and get our Block Dragon. Keep digging for more. Establish our Guardian to make sure that our opponent doesn't have any type of monster effects to interrupt us.
Bro, I said I want 1s in chat if you want Pendulum to win. I've literally just got a wall of 1s in Twitch chat right now. This
I don't
is
see
wild.
YouTube chat dropping 1s. Okay, here come the 1s. Here comes the 1s in the YouTube chat as well.
This is nuts. Chat, this if there was
Oh, there's
ever
a
a
mix.
time to drop your Twitch primes, today is now.
Got some 2s in the YouTube chat. Uh-oh, there's a mix.
Yeah. Literally this is the time. 100%.
Dropping out a little bit again.
Yeah, we're good. You just give me just one moment.
It's very interesting. I, for one, am rooting for anything that isn't these 2 powerhouses of a deck in the meta because Eldritch and Adamancipators have just been dominating. So it's really interesting to see people coming up with strategies to deal with it. This is what Yu-Gi-Oh is all about. Finding the right. Here it comes, that thing that we were just talking about. What does it do again?
Tackle Crusader. It says target 1 face-up monster opponent. When the sent card is sent to the game, target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Change that target to face-down defense position. Target 1 face-up spell trap card your opponent controls. Return that target to your hand. This turn, your opponent cannot activate cards with the same name as the return card.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely a good card. I used it in Shadal's way back when Shadal's was like the format. So it's very much looking like Beaky is trying to set up a very similar board to what he just had set up.
Sure. So second time's the charm, I guess.
Yeah, maybe. So he's just got to get like 1 more summon to be able to get the lock that he had last turn. But TRIF just kind of like, he was like, nah, this is cool. Endymion go Bert.
Bingo Bird is definitely the answer, but even more so now, that was game 1, right? So
Yeah,
he
that
has a
was
side deck
just
involved
game
now.
1.
So side deck plus the amazing strategy might be enough to just say, who cares what you build?
Yeah. Dark Ruler plus Endymion. That was insane. Like that game one is like peak YouTube content.
Indeed. Side deck of an Imperial Order in there. I don't know, unless it's anti-spell fragrance, I don't think it's gonna do as much. In a deck means that he didn't draw it, so he could have more floodgates in his hand, possibly.
Yeah, maybe.
About Adamancipators, well, not good thing, but like if you're facing them, you can kind of peek at what they sided against you once you see their excavations.
That's true. It does reveal a lot of information. I'm not a fan of that because it allows my opponent to start figuring out ways to break everything that I possibly have. Because if they reveal it, they know that I don't have it in hand, which means I can start picking it up on my hand. I'm not a fan of that.
Exactly, especially one of those like Imperial Orders. Like we know that it's in the deck now.
All right. Union Carrier probably coming down here. Indeed it is.
To be fair, I mean, Union Carrier is still a really good pick against this deck in general too, because they also ruled it that like if you pendulum summon from the top of the extra deck, it still counts as that monster coming from the extra deck.
Yep. It is still considered coming from the extra deck. So, but he could just go Dark Ruler and then, you know, Endymion go brrr.
Basically.
I mean, all right, chat. Here we go. Are we going to see Dark Ruler and Endymion go burr?
He looks like he's thinking a minute.
Yeah, he's thinking. There's the Dark Ruler.
Dark Ruler!
There's the Dark Ruler.
Oh boy.
Is Endymion about to go burr?
Oh boy.
What else is about to happen here?
Literally,
Okay,
just takes
Blue
care
Boy's
of
a
this
solid
whole
start.
board, though, honestly. Boy is definitely a solid start.
Definitely a solid start. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Seekers gets knowledge.
Yep. This is
Knowledge draw 2.
wow. Get another counter. The anticipation is real, boys.
It was so real. Also another card. with
Upstart
Upstart.
coming up. Okay.
That 1,000 life points is gonna matter if.
No, it's not gonna matter. Endymion go burr.
It's the game plan, guys.
All right, boys. The plan is simple. First, we activate Dark Ruler no more. Then, Endymion go brrr. And he's got desires too. Good lord.
Oh my goodness. He just drew like how many cards already?
I don't know, man. He's got 17 cards left, 16 on board, and he's got 7 that we have here. So that's a lot. That's 24. Yeah,
And
he's
the souls coming.
oh
wow.
man.
Just styling with these draws.
Bruh, this is wild. Bro, Pendulum best deck. Like, I'm convinced now. Like, this is some crazy shit.
Yeah, I'm
Sorry, I didn't mean to curse. I apologize. Imagine setting up the god board.
Stick mine.
He was just doing it so he could get the counters. what a flag! He's a total Chad right now. Oh my god!
The counter in the extra draw. Why not?
Wow. Dude, he's gonna have like 4 cards left in deck.
On like probably 10 cards at this rate. Wow.
If he doesn't have everything he needs,
he definitely has everything he needs. There's
like
no question.
this is. Oh my god.
Again, this is game 2, so he's drawing side deck cards on top of everything else.
Yeah, he really is. Like, the only thing is because he did Dark Ruler, he's not gonna be able to OTK him. But
I mean, but he can put him in basically the same position that Emancipators do. Like, hey, you can't break my board.
just as a heads up, the Adamancipators player does not have block tracking live next turn unless he draws one.
Cool. That's an hope. We go.
I mean, there you
go. Here we go. And then
And give me in go burr. Oh wow.
We'll just throw some jackals and junk in there as well.
He's like, nah, it's cool. No biggie.
And at this rate, he wouldn't even need to. Honestly, he can just run over all of them, make board, and that's it. It's not much you're gonna top deck to get out of this.
Wow. So when TRIF said that somebody's an ant, right? Is this what he meant? Because like if Beaky is ant, like TRIF is 100% the boot in this situation. Like TRIF literally just like whipped it out, threw it on the table, and was just like, "What's up?" Like actually, just like, "What's up?"
It also just shows like maybe this is the real reason why people are falling off of the Adamant deck. Like Dark Ruler just does so much to that board. Like
so, wow. And I've checked his graveyard a couple of times here. He's got 1, 2 Earth monsters for Block Dragon. Damn it.
zone. So we're gonna see what he draws here. If it's gonna be anything.
Yeah, I don't
But yeah,
know that
you're
it's
right,
gonna be enough.
I agree with you because like you said, his resources are like looking really low, and then Celine just adds more pressure for no reason.
With a reflection in graveyard too, like, because he's just going to be able to bring back the reflection and bounce the Block Dragon if it does end up coming out, and then the game's over. Yeah, this game's like over.
Oh yeah. Just flex it more now. Just get into the vortex and
Yeah, sure. Let's just Dougie on our opponents even more. Good lord.
just think this is just for the camera at this point.
Like he is cheesing. Wow. This is insane. Like,
Oh, 2 cards, not enough graveyard resources. Again, guys, this is the best way to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Is to not let your opponent play Yu-Gi-Oh!
And Jimmy and go burr. This is wild. Absolute 5-head here, guys. Okay, so it looks like he did.
Block Dragons, he made the Block Dragon work, okay.
Yep.
But
I mean, here's what happens. He just pops whatever he links off into.
exactly. This prank is here. And whatever effect, we have a Jackal to say no, and we have a Vortex. So he doesn't have
This
enough
game
cards.
is
I
over.
don't see, unless there's something crazy he can do that we don't know about.
There's genuinely there. I don't think there's a combination of cards that he has one card in hand. Everything else is burnout, right? There's not a combination of cards with Black Dragon plus 1 card that's going to get him there.
We see this thing again, this Tackle Crusader.
So all he does here is go Pankratops. Oh, I guess a rock. I guess he can't, but
Yeah, because Block Dragon does have that secondary other random protection effect, but
yeah, but even still, he has to go into something that's going to trigger an effect.
right, and Jackal will just eat it up.
Just kidding. We're going to do that. Celine Gobert.
Dude. So Reflections is interesting. It's basically like a Kyurem.
Yep, it's a Kieran, and it's broken. And that is it.
Hey everyone.